So I remember when it got bad because I had like an anxiety attack. It was really a panic attack during the passing period. And I had never felt anything like that before. I literally thought I was dying. It was the craziest thing ever. And most people will tell you the same thing if they've had something like that. And I honestly just had no idea how to deal with it. Like, it was just like totally foreign to me. And it was just too much. I was worried about too many things. I was, trying to control too many things. And I realized that it's just like, this one was too much for me. Like, I didn't know how to deal with this experience. So that's when I knew I had to take a different step and open up. Thankfully, I had family members and they were open to me seeing a therapist. So opening up to family wasn't hard because I was blessed with a family that was always open to talking with me, which is a huge blessing. I just want to highlight that because a lot of people don't have that. I think it did, for both of them, it was hard for them to understand, like, what I was talking about specifically. And I didn't want to seem like a victim. I realized, like, it was just, like, something that I had been dealing with for a long time that I hadn't talked about. So for them, it was probably like, where did this come from? But, over weeks and months of me slowly trying to explain it, me having a few other anxiety attacks, they realized it was something that, like, I really was dealing with. I wasn't just making it up. I think the hardest part was that I had to have patience with them and the people around me, because you can't expect people to immediately understand you. But they will understand you at some point if they love you and they care. It just takes time sometimes. And I think, when I finally, saw a therapist, I think that was hard for me to initially accept, but right when I went to do it, it was like, this is something I needed to do. I'm not even gonna feel shameful about it. And he really helped me out because, well, I got an opinion from somebody who had seen so many people like me before. And then I didn't feel so different, and I didn't feel so like, I didn't judge myself as much because it's like, this is so much more common than people make it out to be. And I think that was when not necessarily everything got so much better, but it's when it allowed me to work on myself without shame. Unbox, open up about mental health.